Alright, hello, welcome to this. Let's restart that. Welcome to this Wednesday afternoon stream. Don't usually do this, but let's see if this goes well. So we are recreating Apollo Direct Ascent, so that means we'll be doing stuff with the Saturn C8, which is nice. So, I have 2 other mods installed today. I won't have them installed on this save forever, but like, it's procedural parts, because Blue Dog doesn't have all of the. By the way, Blue Dog's the other mod. Blue Dog doesn't have the Saturn C8 stuff, so I plan to make those out of procedural parts because there are Saturn and Nova textures. Right, what's this? Oh yes, I made an Electron when I wasn't on stream. But okay. Let me find us a Saturn 8 image. I know that it had very similar staging to the what's it called? It had similar staging to the Saturn V. It just had more engines on the S2, it looks like. And the S4B has. It looks like the S4B has 2 engines. Okay, let's start with the Blue Dog Apollo stuff. And this sort of used a block 1 command module, so let's get that. Put the heat shield on. What I'm aware of, it didn't have any special, like, paint job on the. Oh yeah, I should probably put the image up, shouldn't I? Okay, this is, oh, that's big. That's very big. But this shows the internal diagrams and what it would have looked like on the outside, which is helpful. That is what it would have looked like. And this game's too big as well. You can't like see the HUD or anything. There you go. Oh no, it's still too small. Okay, there we go. Here are our main chutes. We want this parachute cover to go off with the main chutes. Yeah, so here's our CM. Now we need our service module. So when the parachute's deployed, this is gonna go off. Okay. Here's our capsule decoupler. And where's the service module? That's from the artwork from Ascent Skywards. Would recommend. Should we have the Apollo 7 paint job? No. Empty. I think we want extended lunar because then we'll be. What's this? Oh yeah, it's a parachute cover. We want more fuel for when we zoom off the moon. But will this thing have the TWR? Let's find out. No. The man? Oh, the man is fine. On the surface of the man, 2.88. That is perfect, because that's about the same TWR that the Ascent stage had. Okay, here's where the procedural parts come in. I cannot spell. Here's all our procedural parts. So, let's fill up this image. So, this top part here with this other engine, like this top part, that is going down to the moon with the command module. So we'll get to the rest of the rocket when we get to the rest of the rocket. So we just want heat shield. Didn't know that there was a procedural heat shield. Cool. There's no node. That's really annoying. Why does the SPS not have a node on it? There's another node in here though. On a procedural stack decoupler. In our outer node. I think outer, because then there's a tiny little gap in there. It's like here. How have I messed this up already? I want this to be here. Okay, nice. This is like Oro. We just want a structural element. We want this to be a hollow cone. Bottom we want, I think 3.75. No, less. I reckon let's go with 3 meters for this. Yeah, we want like that. And then I just want this to be like plain white, but like a bit metallic. Oh, that's way specular. What does specular do? Oh, it makes it shiny. I like the shiny. But we can't use it for here. In this picture it's shown as white, but I think it might have been like the same sort of material that the service module is actually made of, so... And we want it to be as long as the SPS. Is that good? If not, we may have problems. Okay, it only needs to be a little bit longer. Like that. 3.125? Yeah, I think so. And we want another liquid tank. Put on the bottom here. Then length. We need this thing to have enough Vuma to land on the moon, so... I reckon length of 3 meters is cool. Yeah, that looks about the same. And then if we fashion some sort of engine mount out of this thing. Actually, that end is perfect. Now, what's a powerful enough engine? There's like a lot of nerves. What's this from? This is from Doodog. We could do a Titan 2 engine, that could be fun. There's the Wolfhound. That's from the stock game, I know that. Not the skiff. I'm thinking something from the stock game could actually be quite nice. Oh no, that's tiny. I'm thinking maybe a J2? No, J2 is actually pretty low thrust, and we need something high thrust to... like there's the DPS. What the hell? What's this? What's TWR like? The bell looks a bit small though, so that's what worries me. I want it to look like accurate. Like what's this? Oh no, that's tiny. We could do Wolfhound. How does the Wolfhound look? 5. I think it has more TWR than... Yeah, the Wolfhound has more TWR than the Blue Dog SPS. Should keep that in mind. We want... Kerbin. Vacuum. 0.98. But also look at that delta V. So if we just like took some of the fuel away... Because you only need about 800 delta V to land on the moon. If you're bad like me. Pros can do it with 600. We want compact. Shroud is disabled. Look at that plumbing. Restock is nice. I reckon let's do it like that. Very nice. Now we just need landing legs. I'm thinking of doing the LEM landing legs. That would actually be... Like, where's the LEM landing legs? Like, do you see what I mean? If these were bigger. If these were bigger, because they look really good. And like silver foil. It's a pity can't do those. Oh, these are for the Gemini lander. Maybe. Oh no, these are tiny. Those look like the landing legs of the LK, actually. I reckon we might have to go with these. But these are really dodgy when you're actually on the surface itself. And they look kind of dodgy. So let's try the baby. It's so little. I was thinking babies, because like, look at these. Oh! Oh no. LT1s? Might have to be the big boys. Don't want it to be. But it has to. And then when they're retracted, I think we should like clip them in a bit. Like you still leave a bit sticking out so that you know that they're there, but like... Don't you think? Because it still has a nice wide like footprint. Then we need a ladder. All the way down the command module. And I should probably put this on. You know how in the last stream we had the pebcac? Well, look, it's a pebcac. Except designed to be the Apollo. LES. We could use, like, tempted to use stuff from Blue Dog, but, like, we don't have to. Ladders. Oh, that's, like, perfect length. What about this one in here? Pretty good. Well, you know what we could do, which could make it look pretty nice. When you like, if you visit it at a later point. It would be really nice if like one of the Artemis missions landed in the Sea of Tranquility and like visited the Eagle descent stage. I'm guessing we want more of these. And we need to like bind all of this to the gear action group. There we go. That looks like a pretty solid moonlander. And oh yes, we need to put RCS on this thing though. I always forget to put RCS on somehow. Why is this music so good? And this is royalty free. And then I feel like we should... Oh, those are at 45-degree angles. So let's put these on. These are also from Blue Dog, but they used on the Gemini Fairy, I'm pretty sure. So we want this to be the gear action group and toggle ladder. And where's this one? Toggle ladder. And then I'm actually a bit worried about the amount of drag that this thing will make, but the good old Werner von Braun didn't exactly like notice the drag on this, otherwise he wouldn't have done it like that, so now we have to retract all of this, but that's cool. And that sometime if I can get it to work without like running at 1 frame per hour, we should try to do this in RO. There we go. And this has the shroud turned off. Good. Let's go back to procedural, because I'll just use a procedural stack decoupler. Okay, we're moving on to the top of the S4B. So we want another structural element. These things are heavy, but like, it's realistic. So these are also white. .125 meters, and so now it's Saturn time. So we're on a blue dog. The blue dog name is Sarnus. So I really should have installed the janitor's closet, because that's what saves me. What mod is this from? What is this from? This is nice. This is nice. A B C D I. Oh, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's cool. I think I might be with conformal decals. That's cool. There's the Venus lab. Yeah. Not yet. Not yet. And we want the instrument ring, because I want to crash the S4B into the moon. Because like Latmoun, who the hell is Latmoun? Matt Lown. Despite the fact that I know Matt Lown is never going to watch this, I deeply apologize. It's like 4 meters? 4.25 meters. Okay. Inner we want like 3 meters. 4 meters. And then that looks nice. Let's try that. Okay. Well, let's turn snap off. Get this perfect. That is beautiful. Recently, I don't know why, but I've just really wanted to recreate Apollo direct ascent. S4B doesn't seem to have any like really interesting. You want this to be the S4C because it appears to have 2 engines there. So let's put 2 J2s on. What the hell? And alright, time for and we should put the we have the forgot what they're called, the Moses. Got the APS for reigniting the S4B during the translunar injection. Here's the S2. Hey, SLS! yeah, like it's ever gonna fly. Ooh. Okay. And it appears to have like 7 engines on it, so... Oh. Want this one. Want this, and... Oh, you can toggle the thing around the skirt. I think it said something about a heat shield, so... This looks like someone was trying to kind of revive the Saturn 1 here. Werner? Okay, so let's call this NC8. No, not... I'm guessing that this thing has... Where is it? Guessing it has the ring, because... Yeah, it looks like it has the ring. This ring. Yeah, because where else would you put the ullage motors? Which are here. I really also should have installed hanger extender, because I cannot see this thing fitting inside the VAB. Okay, back to procedural parts. Ah. Proc. Yeah, proc works. Now we are working on this bottom bit. Oh, we've got a liquid tank here already. Cone. Top, it's 5... Yeah, it's 6.25 meters. Bottom, let's try... And see? Bit more. I reckon 8. Like exactly 8 meters. And a length of 5 meters? Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so sides. What do we want? Like that. It lines up! So we want white paint. Yeah. The specular is like, ooh, shiny. Okay, that looks lovely. Let's actually put this off to the side, because we'll need that later. Okay, and then 1.5 meters. Wait. Okay. Go away, fuel delivery overlay. Bit longer, bit longer. Let's try 2. Yeah. Okay. Now we want cylinder. Did that to like preserve the texture. long is this thing? Yeah, that's about right. Cone. Turn the length like way down. Like literally 65. Okay, bottom is like, it's like that, cause there's like a really weird shape at the bottom. $9.125. Let's try 9 and then let's really get the length up. Bit more. I reckon 9.25. This looks so good. I mean, the blue dog parts don't really blend well with the procedural parts, but that's fine. Do you really think I care about that? Well, yes, but structural element. Tiny little structural element. Just as like an engine skirt. Hollow fillet. Hollow cone. How long is this? 9.25? No, 9. And then let's up the length to 1 meter. Oh, yes, the music. And I know it had 8 F1s on the first stage. If I can find F1s. How do these things not have radial attach? It's way too short. Let's listen to that again. Because I really like it. Again. And then in that picture they don't have this insulation which they had on the Saturn V, so that's actually really nice. And of course we have the F1B, that's just iconic. And what's the CWR? That's really good. Now let's detail. Well, of course we need to first do this. Conformal decals time. Yeah, I don't know what's up with these, but let's use them. Depth? What's wrong? They're clipped inside the tags. There we go. And then I feel like we should put some detailing on the actual engine skirt. And I feel like A should be like here, and then move from symmetry, B. Move from symmetry, C. Move from symmetry, D. Here's our Saturn C8. And it is a chonker. Alright, now this makes me wish I had modular launch pads installed, because I would give this thing a nice tower. Now let's give it some hold downs. Well, there's these which should work. They are like the tail service masts, but there's no like actual hold down. So let's go with these. We want the engines to fire before them. Okay, and then this is like these are like the tail service masts. So they gave the I'm pretty sure they had the gas to spin up the turbo pumps for the F1s, and then they were 2 on one side and 1 on the other. I really think that the thing would have had like USA here, like they had on the Saturn V, but it's not in the picture. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna veto that. Let's put it on because, like, I feel like it. This has got to be part of conformal decals, because it has, like, the exact same UIs and everything. Same snap warp. Okay. Who wants to go to the moon? I should actually probably put some stuff on the service module as well, because I know it had stuff. Like it had a flag and where is it? Yeah, and it's like that big. It had 2 US flags up here. And then it also had a little thing that said United States, but I don't have that flag installed right now, so... I mean, I could do it with the text and conformal decals, but you've seen me with that menu. I get sucked into it and then can't get out, so... Yeah, these are actually from FASA. I've used FASA before. I must say, it doesn't really stand up to Blue Dog, but also it's a lot older, so you can't really blame it. God, this thing looks cool. And it's crazy to believe that in the 50s they actually thought this thing would work. No, we're not doing that. The next stream I might get, what's it called? Might get modular launch pads. Okay, is our staging sorted? Pretty much. Let's go to the moon. Wait, I should put something on the service module. Is that how you spell copyright? No. Wrong right. Copyright 2022. Travacuda cow. And let's set this as USAF. Full color. And that to be white. Unfortunately, that will burn up in the atmosphere, so let's put a similar thing on the descent stage, which will be left on the moon for eternity. So, I mean, like, unless it's like plundered all its natural resources, and we like go to the moon and disassemble all of the old LEM descent stages for raw materials. And I feel like let's change the, let's like give, like that. I mean, that feels very Saturn-y, don't you think? And more. We want the detail slider too. Oh, let's go down. What did I do? I think I turned. Yeah, I turned metallic up. That's what I did. Okay. Who are we taking with? Jeb Blembob, perfect. Sorry, Val. It's not 4-seater. Not yet, at least. You know what we should do? I mean, music's nearly done, so. Not responding. We had problems with this last time, as you would know. Okay, I've paused the music. Let's find something on YouTube. That should be good. Go away, Chrome. Chrome always wants to tell me what's new, so. We want. Yeah, we're doing this. It's but we still the game is loading. Okay. And I installed persistent rotation so they can do the barbecue roll all the way to the moon. Okay. I know it's the smallest detail, but it annoys me. I forgot to put. Oh, it's a wobbly boy. I forgot to put what's it called? Forgot to put scimitar antennas on the side of the service module. Okay, let's do this.
30 seconds and counting. Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds.
SAS is on. Actually, I'll turn it on.
Seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have
It doesn't have enough TWR. Yeah, there we go. No, oh. Roll program. We don't need to do a roll program. Okay, that was pretty cool. But let's get rid of that and let's get the music back. Game's running smoothly now. There we go. This thing is glorious. And then this is... That's loud. The glory of all 8 F1s. We can start pitching over now. Fits the launch. Sorry that it's like the same 4 songs over and over again. This weekend I really want to get like a better playlist for this stream. Reason I'm streaming on Wednesday, can't stream this weekend. So usually if I can't stream on the weekend, I'll probably start going to Wednesday streams if I can't stream on that particular weekend. How long have we been going for? Nearly an hour! 3 kilometers. Yeah, looking good. At this point they'd be like jabbering to each other about like mode 1 Charlie. Can't remember what mode 1 Charlie actually does. It's some setting on the instrument unit, which is way up here. Nearly got the clouds. Would be cool if there was cloud cover, because it would be really nice seeing this thing like pierce through the clouds. I wonder why it didn't have fins on it, because that's very interesting. The game is running surprisingly smoothly. But also in my mod pile I do have Ferrum Aerospace installed, so maybe that's why it's so laggy, because Ferrum's constantly calculating aerodynamics. But I'm not sure. Oh, I am so glad. I've seen old versions of Blue Dog. I'm so glad that waterfall was used. Because look at that. Like, you see footage from Apollo launches and it's like way zoomed in on the Saturn V when it's up like here, and it just looks incredible. The game's starting to chug, I think, because we're going through 10 kilometers now. Yeah, why was it running so smoothly before? I think maybe because we're supersonic now, or it's because the game's busy calculating the plume, because this is the part where it widens significantly. Yeah, game's really starting to go slowly now. And stream's probably gonna be really slow. Oh, I should probably hide this. Pitching over. Don't want to pitch over too much. Oh, I think I might have overcooked it. Oh, we've got a... Oh, no. I accidentally pressed Q. No. We've got a roll program. This is not what I meant by roll program. Yet the TWR seems to remain okay. If you could go back to prograde, that would be delightful. Game? There we go, we're going back to prograde. Oh, and it's running smoothly again. Amazing. Incredible. Spectacular. USA! Have we had burnout? How? Well, separation and ignition. And then as soon as the ullage motors are out, we're gonna jettison the ring. J2s are at full efficiency. Except they have a really weird sound. I should probably jettison the LES. So where I got these two Alexander Nakarado tracks, that's where they're from. That's who they're by. It's this one now and the one before it, which is called Hellfire, and this one is called Razor Shields. You will probably know of the channel TD channel. Does amazing stuff in Kerbal. Like in RO, sent a Saturn V to the moon twice. And this is the music that I was playing during re-entry for that video. And then the one before this, it's called Hellfire. That came from a mission where he sent the entire shuttle stack and crawler to Mars. But like, have we only just passed the LES? I think I know why. Game's chugging again. We're pretty much only on Blue Dog parts now, except for the descent stage. I honestly thought that the S1 would have more juice in that. Jeb, how you doing? Oh no, raster prop monitor's not installed. What the? Oh, pressed. Did a thing. Oh, and it takes time to throttle up. That's... Well, I pressed X by mistake while trying to press C. I think I might have pressed C and X at the same time. I'm a bit tired of Earthrise. Let's reload it. You know what I really should have put on here? J2S's, because they're a lot more powerful than the regular J2. This USA is blocked by the raceway. I should up the depth probably. For some reason the stage keeps wanting to point radial out, which I do not understand. Oh yeah, and this is a block one, so you see it has the nose cone instead of the docking port, because at this point they're like, Lunar Orbit Rendezvous? No, that's stupid. Why would you do Lunar Orbit Rendezvous? Oh no. Boil off is a thing. So the S4B is probably losing fuel as we speak. It hasn't lost... Yeah, it has lost some. It's lost some LH2, but no... Are we running at normal speed yet? No, we're still running at like half speed. Because look at how long this thing's staying 227. You know what I'm gonna do? Yo. No. I can understand what the extra 2 engines on the stage are for. I mean, the TW are still rubbish, but... What's a TW? 1.27, that is not 1.27. 1.27 was the TWR of the Saturn V at a liftoff. This is a hydrogen engine that is vacuum optimized. It does not make enough thrust to push this thing with a TWR of 1.27. All I'm gonna do at this stage is get our apoapsis into space, and then we can fire the S4B. What is that? Minmus. Jewel. If you're wondering why I'm not playing with Scatterer, it breaks the game. Sure, I said this in the other stream, but like, not playing with Scatterer because it kind of like makes these like really weird like squares over the KSC that just like hover midair and like has this really weird like lattice pattern in the sky. But at this point, if we were playing with Scatterer on, the sky would still be kind of blue. But in Kerbal, it's like regular sky, and then just like straight to black. Straight to space. Okay. Apogee is nearly in space. This interstage, it kind of has the same texture as the stock Saturn V interstage, except that one's filled with fuel, because the stock Saturn V that comes with making history isn't very good, you know, the acapella. Because, like, the S2 doesn't exist at all. And the S4B, it's, like, really short, and the whole thing's covered with a fairing, for some reason. The whole S4B. Which just confuses me. Okay, time for razor shields. Don't know why that engine sound is so weird. And Apogee's in space, but I want to aim for 100 kilometers. Here you go. Let's go for 95, actually. I feel like 100's a bit much. Seco. Separation. Ignition. Alleged are gone. And we're not going to do a single burn to orbit, but I'm just doing this so that, why not? 115, that's actually pretty nice parking orbit. Yeah, 115 by 114. That seems like a pretty nice orbit. Look at those twin J2s. That actually looks really nice. I should use this more. Yeah, look at that boil off. I feel like just waiting for our TLI window, that's gonna... You know what would be really fitting? If Earthrise started playing when we see the Earthrise. Let's turn on the APS full. Just to orient ourselves. And then Tico. Pretty sure it's Tico, third engine cutoff. Well, I'm pretty sure that's what they said. I know I'm not even sure they said Miko and Seiko with the Saturn V. I know with the space shuttle, they said Miko when the RS-25's cut off. Okay, is this the glitch for it? And I kind of want to go for a free return trajectory. Equatorial orbit, yes. Yes, please. Look at that! Persistent spin! I forgot what it's called. Persistent rotation. This is cool. Ignition. How you doing in here? Having fun? Looks like they're having fun. It's a pity that this burns in the dark, because it would be really nice to get like a sunrise during the burn. Though it does show the really nice plume. I can't believe that the FAA has like delayed the Starship flight again. For all I know, SpaceX is gonna have like the next 15 boosters and Starships ready and like have Raptor 14 out before the FAA is done. And like the first flight's gonna be with like ship 47 and booster 12 or something. Well, actually, that's not far off. We've got booster 7, so... And it's already been like almost a year since they had the big name change. It went from SN to ship and from BN to booster. But by that stage we didn't even really have that many boosters. We had like BN2 and BN 2.1 and then that was it. There's a moonrise. And then right on target. Let's tweak this a bit. And then separation. Okay, we are gonna switch to the S4B. Here is our poor abandoned S4B. So you know what we're gonna do to it? We're gonna smash it into the moon. I'm worried it's gonna hit the command module. No, it's not on the path. Oh, wrong way. Is this the right way? Yeah. Okay. Okay, and then no radial in. Let's try normal. There we go. We are gonna hit the moon. S4V is off on its journey. And it's gonna meet... Let's make a... Well, not really. S4B is not gonna meet Werner von Braun or... I actually forgot who made the S4B. I think it was McDonnell Douglas. I'm pretty sure it was McDonnell Douglas. Okay, we have our maneuver made. Let's quick save. I really should have put a communications dish on the descent stage. Oh wait. No, turn off. Stop. Stop. Point prograde. We need to put it into the barbecue roll. Like this. Yes! Barbecue rolling our way to the moon. Except we've got a burn to do, so no more barbecue. "15 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think we've made an oopsie here. Well, the game made an oopsie. So that was just a mid-course correction then. Our retrograde burn is actually here. There was something that happened during the flight, I don't know what. Raise your shields is nearly done. We need to get to the Earthrise when Earthrise starts. How? I'm worried we can't make it to the moon on this. Well, I'm worried we can't land on this. Because I'm like the big stupid when it comes... Well, I guess PDI was included. Let's land on the moon. Well, let's quick save before we land on the moon. But. You know what I need to have installed? I need to have Hyper-Edit installed, because, like, I can't deal with stuff like that. Like, having literally no fuel. If it does something like that, I promise you, I will just cheat that fuel straight back. Okay, let's slow this thing down a bit. We're gonna be cutting it close, like Apollo 11. Wait, you know what we can do? Because we chose this to be lunar extended, so... Smart. I am of extreme intelligence, and then when we're landed, you know what we can do? We can transfer it back into the service module. Let's get this thing down. Swear the Wolfhound is overpowered. Feel like let's try not to hit this crater here. So we're going to be smart about this. We've still got horizontal velocity. So let's kill off the vertical velocity before we kill off horizontal. Okay, this is a good spot. Let's burn off horizontal velocity now. Okay, we are vertical. Please. We're just gonna have to coast down, okay? And then supposedly in the service module we have 802 meters per second, which is like perfect for getting into mine orbit and straight back to Kerbin, so... Got a nice flat section. We've got no... I think we're on the far side. Yeah, we're on the far side, but... We have landed! Except we're on a hill. Jeb will be the first Kerbal on the moon. Or the Mun. Reminder of who made him the rocket. A lot of climbing. Look at how happy he is. Please tell me it's the American flag and not the KSP flag. Oh, it's the KSP flag. Nova. Jeb. Let's read the plaque. Look at that. Jeb was here. Yeah, go check out that. Go check out the crater. Here you can see the craft reflected in Jeb's visor. Let's take a screenshot of this. Yes! 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 That is beautiful. Jeb with the Jeb with the oh yeah, with a hand to his heart while looking up at the spacecraft that he landed on the moon. Now it's time for fuel transfer. Got the right ratio even, it seems. Okay, Jeb. Home time, buddy. Well, you might as well take a surface sample. We're in the Midlands. I should probably get a screenshot of the Nova on the moon, because... Oh! What kind of glitch was that? Okay, Jeb. Get inside. Let's get a screenshot of this quickly. Okay. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have the descent. The ascent stage has lifted off. That also needs a screenshot. Actually, no. If I really want that, I'll come back later, watch the stream again, and... Okay. Don't know what blew up. Oh, I should have focused my camera on the actual, wait. Square window. Round window? That's because it's the old texture, that's why. But the more you know. Oh yeah, I made a really weird orbit here. The problem with having such a low apolloon is that we don't have long to get into orbit. It says that there's only 100 meters per second left, but I doubt that, like... Maybe. Oh! We survived. "12 minutes. We're going back to Earth." Oh, that's so fitting! I knew Earthrise would be useful. And we need a bit of radiality. No, not radiality. Yeah, actually, radiality. Yeah. Let's quick save. Oh, it's the moon still looks very big. But the mountains are only really near the poles, so we don't need to worry about hitting a mountain at 7 kilometers. And then we can restart the barbecue roll. Do we have enough electric charge? Yeah. Earthrise? Well, Earthrise is playing. That's just... I'm gonna be like George Lucas. It's like poetry, it rhymes. Well, poetry doesn't actually have to rhyme if it's a free verse poem. Sorry to burst your bubble, George. Okay, time to go home. Well, technically it's a Kerbin rise, not an Earth rise. But for all intents and purposes, it's an Earth rise. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ignition. Why are my hands so cold? I guess it's winter, but like... Really? Let's, most of the burn was just breaking out of lunar orbit. Okay, perfect. Well, quick save first. Turn off SAS. Get the barbecue roll going. Off to Earth. Nearly out of lunar space. Look at that. Blue marble. This is how slow the barbecue roll actually is. Okay. Time for entry. This is gonna be fast. RCS on the command module is enabled. Let's point retrograde. And the service module is free. Ooh. That's burny already. That. It broke. Not yet. Does this thing, is the COM offset? No. It's broken up, you can see the different... Now we're gonna land in the night. That's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Can we at least get some lights on the capsule? We're gonna land at the KSC! We're gonna land at the KSC! In the hills, right behind the KSC. Drogues. Drogues are fully deployed. Main chutes. Main chutes fully deployed. Look at that. Right behind the KSC. And touchdown. Welcome back to Kerbin. Okay. So. Let's get Jeb out. We landed seriously close to the KSP. Right, I think I'm gonna leave that here. Okay. So, just